Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh. Pltr Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. What a roller coaster week we had. Man, all the way to $22.92, highs of 25, and even on Friday we closed at $24.18. I have a lot to cover on this video, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. I'm going to cover the fundamentals, I'm going to talk about the technical analysis and why this stock is still up to grab and why it is bullish and why I am invested as well on this company. Well, with further ado, let's talk about the fundamentals. Very important always on the stock that I always cover on fundamentals, the good, the bad, the sad, the great, you name it. It's about the company that I invest in. It's not always going to be good. It's not always going to be bad. So, looking on the article that came out, we're looking into Pltr Technologies, the recent short interest. I did mention and covered on my previous video, so please go ahead and check it out if you have not checked it out yet. So the short percentage float has fallen from 12.6% since the report, since the last report. The company has reported that is 102.42 shares shorted, which is 5.2% of the regular shares available for trading based on the trading volume. It would take traders 1 day to cover the shorts position. Why does the short matters, right? If you're not aware of the shorts, let me cover with you quickly. Short interest is the number of shares that has been sold and has not been covered or closed out. Short selling is a trader where sells the shares of the company they do not own with the hope the price will fall, and traders make money from short selling it, which kind of pushes the price even lower. And if the stocks rises. So knowing this, right, we knew our favorite CEO came to on the TV and mentioned about the short sellers and the fight against that he's going to be putting in. Looks like it is working, and the technical analysis I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. Yes, going to blow your mind. And what we are looking, because a beautiful, beautiful setup is right at the corner. Also, Pltr may not be done rising just yet. What does it mean that, right? Even though we had a breakout and now we're trading sideways, the stock has become one of the darling of artificial intelligence industry, the AL industry. The company has long used AL Power, Gotham, and Foundry platforms. However, they launched a new platform has AL investors looking the Pltr in a new light. Still, the stock's gains has posed since nearly February into the mid $20 level. And does the investors should buy with under $30 per share, or does the stock behaves really over? And take a closer look. Why investors may not want to buy now? The most likely investors may not want to buy now is move the valuation. The stock's price has gobbled since late 2022, and AL appears to be driven this gain and thereby increase the stock's valuation. So there's some mixed feelings as investors on investing on Pltr. I do not have a mixed feeling. I feel really confident on this stock because it is a beautiful setup, and now we kind of trading sideways. What does it mean? And I know I mentioned it twice in the video yet. What does it mean trading sideways? Even though on the this is the 5-day chart. So I'm going to shift the gear all the way to 3 months. Even though I skipped the 1 month, which I'm going to come back and cover it. We were trading below around at $12 level for a while. For a really while. All the way back in December. And then when we had this breakout, which I covered on my previous video, the pink line, which is my 200-day EMA, and the blue line is the 60-day. Had a crossover, and then we went high of this level, which is $25.65. Time and time we got rejected. We break through, acted as a support, but you can clearly see that $25.65 is becoming a nuisance to break. And why I am still confident that it will break, because now we closed the market on Friday. $24.18, and is these 200 days sitting right on top of it, right below it, which is a good support level, whereas our 60-day is sitting at $24.38. So the gap is squeezing, even though we did have this sell-off over here and then made a higher highs. Is becoming, and we're trading in between these two channels, right, up and down, and kind of our pink line, which is the 200-day, is tagging along as a support level. looking at the MACD, we did have this sell-off happened with on Tuesday and Wednesday. We knew our favorite Jerry Powell was talking about the interest rate cuts because of the new high inflation rate, and which has feared some cost on the, like, what would be the cost percentage going to be look like. Well, the next meeting is coming up in end of May, end of April to April 30 to May 1st, where they're going to reduce some interest rate, and investors were not very happy about it because it can substantiate a growth for some companies and can have an impact such as on Pltr as well. So clearly you can see that we've been trading in between sideways, kind of try to break out the $25.65. We are struggling on that in a big time. So I'm going to shift the gear back again to a month. 1 month. Why we are still why we still struggling on that? Because when we had this crossover, we came to $22.92, where I did load some shares back again. That was my entry point, and you can clearly see that those two moving average, it's tagging alone, but we don't have a crossover. Why I am saying it's going to be a crossover this week coming up, because RSI has been flattened trading side, and our MACD. Look at our MACD, folks. The red bars are dying, means the bulls are still fighting and they're keeping up, and they're having a control right now. Not an entire control, but controlling the market on the bull side. Because on the order flow, when I shifted, you can clearly see that Friday we have this kind of pullback on Friday, but absolutely on the 19th, on Tuesday, we did have the pullback because the Feds were talking. So we kind of came back to the neutral ground. And shifting the gear back to 1 year. 1 year, folks, what are we looking at the highs on that? Definitely the $26 that, $25.65, and then it's going to be the $27 because that was the all-time high, not all-time high, but during the spike we had, it went up to $27.50. You can clearly see that we are on making some higher highs, higher lows on, excuse me, on year to date. And our 200-day EMA is becoming a support. Now the 60-day EMA is becoming a support. So $22 level is a very beautiful loading zone that I've seen it, and it will come back on as a support. The gap we had it kind of filled back again, and this is we are looking on it. I'm gonna shift it all the way, so you can clearly see that $30 level, it has become a nuisance, and that's why I kind of shift all the way to 2021. 2021, I've shifted all the way back because I have to use the 5-year chart to kind of analyze it. What are we looking at it? So $25.65 is going to be the next, which is a matter of time. This week we will be testing that. Yes, folks, I said it. We will be testing that, and then we're going to go back and test around at $29.39. Yes, $29.39. You can clearly see that we got rejected. And then right over here got rejected. Now we became a support for a level and got rejected. And then after that is definitely going to be $31 and then high of $45 and so forth. But we take baby steps, right? Baby steps, even though we came all the way to $5.84. Now we have been making a crossover and making higher highs. This year you will be seeing it over $50 this stock. Yes, that is my target price. Still stays the same. Has not changed it yet. And if the way it is trading and making higher highs and higher lows, you can clearly see that it is an indication of a breakout pattern of coming up. Now, if you are not familiar of a bull flag pattern, go to check it out. It's a bull flag where it comes from rows, now side trades, side trading, and then makes another run. And that's just going to be we're looking at it. And that is based on the technical analysis that I have seen it. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you guys having a wonderful weekend and enjoying the weather. If you are on the favorable weather conditions, I'm excited. What I'm seeing this week, it's going to be very volatile for Pltr, and we will be testing highs of $25.65. Even I won't be surprised. You might be seeing the highs of $29.39. I won't be surprised. So overall, I like what the setup looks for Pltr. We have the fight against the shorts is full blown and has reduced. The shorts number interest has reduced, but it's still there. That's something we gotta keep an eye on that. So thank you once again, and please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. But what a setup we are looking at it, folks. I'm excited for you guys as well. Thank you.